how to forgive.
Life Lessons with Fez.
Now, forgiveness is a little bit difficult, right? It's sometimes hard to move past things that caused you a great deal of pain. It is, however, vital that we find ways to move forward from the pain. Now, it's important to feel what you're feeling. If you feel hurt, it's okay to feel hurt. If you feel betrayed or uncomfortable, that's okay. If you feel angry, maybe even feeling tendencies for vengeance, I'm just gonna say, just hold on a sec. It's okay to feel a lot of emotions when you've been hurt. So how do we deal with that? Well, I find that whenever you're dealing with someone else and their actions, although you can't control other people's actions, you can try and understand them, try and empathize with their situation and what may have led to the hurtful encounter. You might want to ask yourself if you had any contributions to that encounter, if things could have simmered down or been avoided. Once you've kind of analyzed it and analyzed the person that may have caused you harm, well, then comes time to accept that it happened. Accept that you can't change the past. You can't control the world, you can only control how you react to it. And so, if you have felt slighted, betrayed, hurt, well, it did happen. However, you can move past it. And moving past means putting it in the past. Letting it live in the past. Don't let it dictate every decision that you make from here on out. It can inform, can tell you who you're dealing with. However, the important thing is that you can preserve your well-being and the well-being of the other person as much as you can, right? As much as is healthy. If the person does apologize, you might want to accept that apology. Accept that no one is perfect. People make mistakes. People make errors in judgment. But in our shared humanity, we can understand that things don't always go as planned. People don't always say the things that they mean to say or do the things that they mean to do. But it's important to also set boundaries. If you are going to have any future interactions with this person, set clear boundaries. Make your feelings known and let them know what your boundaries are. Give them the opportunity to improve their behavior. An apology really only remains valid if there is an effort to change the behavior that led to the hurt. So make the effort, make the change. Try to do better. That's what you should challenge that other person. And if they fail to do that, well, then it's okay to let that person go. Love them from afar. Say, I'm sorry, but you can't be in my life if you're going to be acting like this. And then commit to that. Put some distance if you need to put some distance. If you need time to process your feelings, do so. If you need time to accept an apology. And if you need time to move on in case they don't apologize, do so. Because forgiveness, moving on, it's how we heal. It's how we can put things in the past and leave them in the past so that they don't affect our future relations with other people. So forgive, try to forget, try to move forward, and do whatever you can to preserve your well-being. And that is a life lesson. Cheers. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video and would like to watch more of Fez's Common Sense Toolkit, visit fezziger.co/toolkit. Like and subscribe and follow at Fezziger and Company on social media platforms, as well as on Patreon and Buy Me a Coffee. See you next time.